Today's beer, I don't know if you know anything about France. France is quite a big country and it gets divided into regions. And regions are something you consider to be Burgundy or Normandy or Provence, for example. But each of these 12 regions have departments inside these 12 regions. And these departments are something like Calvados or Manche or Haute-Alpes or Savoie or Vaucluse or Ardèche. Or you have a little place, a roundabout way, to introduce this beer called 83. And 83 is the department of the Var, which is basically the middle of Provence. And this region stretched along the coast from Toulon to St Tropez side, which brings us to Chateau de St Maur. I'll put the explanation down here if I butchered the pronunciation. They're actually a vineyard, obviously. They do a lot of very good rosés right in the Gulf of St Tropez, quite close to the beach as well, which means their wines must have some minerality in them as well, which is quite interesting. And these guys have branched out, made a beer like a lot of people do in their own vineyards. And these guys have worked together with a brasserie called Brasserie de l'Esterel, which basically does the Riviera beer, which is another brand name. And they've come up with this beer here, which is a 4.5. It's supposed to be not very bitter, but nice and smooth. And the only way to find out is to have a quick taste. And what I do enjoy about small breweries is when they actually take the time to put something on the cap of the beer, because a lot of craft breweries, microbreweries, just have a plain cap. So this is quite nice. Bring our little prop glass, as we have a lot of background noise, not just from the forest, but from the Zurich airport, like helicopters and airplanes. We're not going to let that. I don't know if you can see this. It's a lot of, it's not too dark. Quite a little bit of haziness going on there, which is quite interesting. Very fresh on the nose, which is quite nice too. A little bit of IPA coming through, even though it's not supposed to have any hoppiness to it. Let's have a taste though. Ooh, I get a lot of bitterness. The label does not make sense at all now. Very fresh. A little bit of smooth roundness, which is nice. A lot of the IPAs are very crisp and clean. This one has a little more depth to it, and I believe they age this beer in their white wine barrels, which is also quite interesting. Let's have another taste. That's quite interesting. It's a little bit of freshness, bit of the IPA, not too much bitterness after the second taste. Roundness, very pleasing. Not much length. Little bit of lemon coming through in the aftertaste, which is interesting as well. Quite a complex little beer going on, yeah, so they've done well. So 83, now you know where it is, and now you know what it tastes like. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next sip. Cheers.